Hello everyone, I'm Mal, and welcome back to Impossible Bromance here in our modded version of Master of Orion, and I'm again joined by my buddy Sabouts. What's up, my friend?
How's it going, Mal? How about that Ultimate Balance mod, all right?
Hey man, we've been talking about this a lot in between when we have chances to record, and I really like this. I really like this mod. And the biggest thing is that because I've played a ton of Master of Orion, as you well know. And what's so cool about this is that I don't know what's going to happen. I can pretty much before, with vanilla, I'd played so much on extreme that I could pretty much tell you by turn this is going to happen, by turn that, this is going to happen. But with this mod, I don't really know what's going to happen, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And honestly, it's the only way to play the game.
I think so at this point. I mean, I know we haven't finished the whole game with it yet, but it's pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to the fact that there's another update coming soon, and there's been a lot of little tweaks that have made. I'm really interested to see what Spud does with the modifying the AI's behavior and having that predisposition against other Empire types. Like humans are automatically going to hate, XYZ race or vice versa or what have you. That's really cool. I like that dynamic.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Now, what were we doing? Oh, right. We were getting ready to throw down with the Telarians.
Yeah, they're about to get it. And,
okay.
I'm actually pretty close to advanced construction. I'm only 4 away.
Oh, is that right?
So I'm going to have that nice 25% boost to all my ships.
Yeah. What am I researching right now? What am I researching right now? What am I doing? Oh, xenobiotics is what I'm doing right now. And then, that's right, I remember, you were going to do advanced construction, and then I was going to follow, how many turns do you have left?
Advanced construction, I've got 3.
Okay.
I'm trying to catch up in technology. I'm far behind compared to everybody else. But I'm hoping that this is going to help a lot.
You should grab private funding after that then, and get yourself the advanced data center.
Private funding, advanced data center, maintenance 3, but research per cell +1. Yes, I believe.
And you can only have
Plus,
one, unless he changed it.
The crust prospecting.
It used to be 1 per system, but I don't see that restriction on here.
I'm not sure either, but that crust prospecting restricted to poor, ultra poor.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was talking about. We were talking about how you get a poor, very, or ultra poor planet, and it's like, oh god. But there is tech like crust prospecting that eventually can sort of make it where they're okay-ish.
Yep, and I've got a planet that needs it.
Gravity generators too for those huge worlds where we got heavy gravity.
I'm actually kind of glancing at the tech tree now to see what should be next. The Colonial Revenue Service is a pretty nice building.
I got that. I got that already, and it makes a big difference.
Yeah, I could use the credits because
Since Genosynchronous Warehouse, which is something I talked about this before. I didn't care about it because it was like 5 or 6 maintenance. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But since now it has 0 maintenance and the Recyclotron is on the same level with it, I'm actually seriously considering getting macroeconomics, which is not something I ever really worried about until the late game. And then Spaceports, which is the one after that, is 5 base credits, but as part of the mod, the 1 BC per population, which was removed from the devs in phase 4 of the early access, he's restored that. So Spaceports are super good.
Yeah, wow. Credits +5, BC per population +1.
Yeah, that's really hot.
Plus, you got an
right
advanced colony ship.
Yep. Which basically, when you build that, it'll give you a automatic factory, and then it gives you automatic factory, biospheres, and I believe a marine barracks when that thing touches down automatically.
Hey, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sexy. Yeah. All right. Well, I think my recommendation is you go with private funding so that you can get the research bit. But I'm gonna finish xenobiotics, and then I'm gonna do advanced construction, and hopefully I end up with. What did you pick? Did you pick survival pods or did you pick fighter bays? Or what are you going to pick?
I'm going to pick. You know, that's tough because You know, fighter bays, am I going to use them? I really don't know.
I think that fighter bays would be a bigger deal since they made adjustments in the mod. I think it would be a bigger deal if we had tactical combat.
I agree.
I don't think fighter bays in auto resolve translates well.
Yeah, boy, that's a tough one though, because yeah, I'll probably go with the survival pods.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should build a couple of ships with fighter. You know what though? Too that was another thing about this first series for science. Yeah.
You know, it might be really useful. It might save us. We really don't know unless we try, I guess, right?
Yeah, we really don't.
Yeah, I guess it's probably worth trying. Anything's worth trying. Let's see. I've got fairly strong military presence on my borders right now. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Troop transports on standby.
I've got another cruiser ready in 2 turns.
Okay, that's good.
Yep. I think I'm going to have to lower my taxes. Yeah, I am. Damn it. I hate doing it, but I don't have any other morale buildings to keep my people from being pissed. And I had like 3 or 4 on strike.
Oh, do you? Okay, I've only got 2 right now. What buildings are you, or what planets are you having? I've got 60% on 2 planets, but I haven't built.
Until you have enough population, though, they won't strike. Like, I think the minimum pop's like 3 or whatever before they do.
I've got 2 people striking, but it's not worth it yet to switch. Oh, also I'm building star bases. I just realized I'm over my command points.
If that's the situation where if you can just buy a star base out, you should.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them building right now, so I'm gonna let those build.
Let's see.
Or let me see. I should buy one of them out.
There's no weird activity right now with the Golem. They haven't.
692.
Or Nolam, whatever. They haven't tried anything funky down here, so I think I'm okay right now. I hope I'm not jinxing myself.
I mean, they seem to be pretty. They're just kind of hanging out.
My relationship with them right now is calm.
You've got a lot of. You're pumping out a pretty good amount of firepower over here. You got a lot of destroyers on standby, and a cruiser coming in.
Mm-hmm. And another one's about to come.
Very, very good.
Matter of fact, I need to upgrade these guys, so this will improve.
I've got a cruiser coming in as well.
So that fleet right there is 110 offense, 330 defense, and the cruiser's not there yet. So yeah, I got a decent little fleet right there.
Yeah, and I've got fleets. I've got fleets on all my borders right now, so we're gonna be ready to go soon. When we do manage to do that, we're gonna need to hit them at the same time.
Okay, now we will. So my trade treaty with them just expired. So the question is, do we think we're going to go back? We're gonna go to war with them within 40 turns, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay, yep. So I'm not going to re-up it then because it's not worth it to pay for the trade treaty if we're then going to go to war. Now, you know what we can do, actually? And this is something I like to do. Before I go to war with someone, and I know people are going to say, but you can get technology from winning. Yeah, you can, but you're not guaranteed to get any of that. What's kind of cool is to trade for things. Like, for instance, they have, give an example. They've got soil enrichment facility. Okay, which is +1 food per pop, which is pretty significant. So let me see. What if I offered you? I have nothing they want. How much do they want for that money-wise, though? Okay, they want 641 credits. So something else you can do before you go to war is you can exchange tech or whatever. And I'm just bringing this up. Obviously, it's not going to really benefit us here because I don't have anything to trade. But if you have like deep space scanner or some kind of infrastructure thing that would improve production or something like that they couldn't implement right away, basically techs that aren't related to war.
Yep.
Then you can trade away whatever you've got with somebody you're about to destroy. Because who cares if they could have built something if you're going to then punch them in the face, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah. So that's something I like to do. The other thing you can do too sometimes if you're like have overwhelming force is that you can threaten them and say, "Give me this," and sometimes they will.
Oh,
to, like to keep you from going to war with them, and then the next turn you just smash them anyway.
Yeah, you could actually potentially just like steal some tech from them right before you go to war with them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I'm gonna pass on that trade agreement. Oh, I just got a guy that's plus 10% disposition. Wow, I've never seen that on a leader before. Plus 10 disposition and plus 10 travel speed. That's kind of cool.
All right.
He's something between an explorer, diplomat, and missionary. All right, I'll take that guy.
Augmented engines.
Not something I would recommend, especially with no tactical combat in multiplayer.
Okay, so augmented engines do you no good. They don't help you travel faster.
They do help you travel a little bit faster, if I recall correctly, on the strategic map, but in the auto-resolve combat... Okay, so in tactical combat, if we could control it, you could do things like have faster engines and then put augmented engines on it to make it even faster, and then you could kite an enemy, and with long range weapons like Gauss weapons later on, or even missiles or torpedoes that are 360, you could kite an enemy and just keep going away from them and like basically move back into range just long enough to launch your missiles or torpedoes, and then you could outrun them. Like you could take on a much bigger force in tactical combat, but you don't have that advantage in multiplayer. So it's just you're adding space and you're adding cost to your ship with basically no benefit.
Okay.
Because if you add those in, see how much space they take? It's just not worth it.
Huh. 75, 9, 14. These need to be updated then. So I could... Well, they give you a travel speed of 2.
Yeah, here, I'll look at it too, so we're looking at the same thing. So let me go to my...
Because I added augmented engines to all of my designs.
Travel speed is 0.5. It's a 0.5 increase. It's basically like giving you one tier of an engine upgrade.
Okay.
But it takes space. And it increases the cost. I mean, it's not bad. I'm trying to optimize simply to fight, right?
Yep.
So I want every bit of space I've got going to that. I'm not saying it's a bad add-on. And actually, like I said, if I had tactical combat, it'd be like a no-brainer.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm trying to mess with my designs right now.
Okay, well, you take your time.
Oh, I'll be ready in a second. I'm just trying to get them.
Don't rush it. I'll find some stuff over here to do. I'm pretty happy with my cruiser, though. It's 35 offense and 151 defense by itself.
That's really good.
That's pretty solid, right?
Yeah, that's really good.
Should be able to go to war here pretty soon, I think.
I don't really need bombs on my cruiser.
Well, you made a good point. If we're ultimately, it depends on what we're going to do right now. If we're going to go and destroy those colonies, then we need to at least build some ships that have a bunch of, like, I like to make a ship that's just a bombing ship instead of having a combat ship that's carrying bombs, right? I just make a ship or two that's bombing, right? And I leave them behind the fleet. They don't go in with the fleet. They're like their own little thing by themselves. And then after I've secured the area, then I bring them in to bomb the planet. So the question is, do we want to build troop transports to try to take these enemy colonies, or do we just want to blow them back to dirt?
You know, I'm checking right now. Yeah, that's a good point. And I'm checking right now to see if the fighter bays are gonna help. And I really don't know how good the fighter bays are gonna do. It's too hard to tell.
We could build one. You could build one ship. You could build one ship with them and just see how it stacks off offensive-wise versus a ship that you would put with like weapons in that space.
Yeah, just build a ship that has nothing but...
Yeah, just build like a...
Laser cannons and Merculite missiles. Should I have neutron blasters too?
I think neutron blasters again, this is one of those things, tactical combat versus not tactical combat. I don't think neutron blasters are that great. They're not they don't have great range. They suffer from range dissipation, which means they do less damage the further away they are. And we don't have very good computer systems. I think we have what, plus 50 to hit?
Yeah. Yep.
So we're better off having a lot of missiles and hope that they hit and that our enemy doesn't have ECM.
That makes sense.
Now, if we start fighting the Trilarians and we're just getting our faces smashed, even though we're supposed to win based on the numbers, we'll see in the results. We'll see in the results how many of our missiles are getting shot down.
Yes, I've got.
And if it's really bad, we'll have to refit.
I've got lots of ships I got to upgrade.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Do you want to just bomb them, or do you want to try to take those colonies? Because troop transports are expensive and they're going to take more time.
A mix of both. I'm going to take Fovea. I've got troop transports on standby. I'm going to build probably one or two more. But I've got two of them off to the side. And I've got a mix of destroyers and frigates to do bombing too. So
I'm going to make a what I call a ground pounder. Yep, ground pound out of a cruiser. And then I'm just going to build like one of those, and I'm just going to put point defense on it and a crap ton of bombs.
That makes sense.
And I'm not going to bother with troop transports. So we'll concentrate on expanding your empire on this run against the Trilarians, and then I'll take territory from the Nolam League if that's acceptable to you.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. The Nolam are going to be the hardest to fight, so.
The other thing we can do is we could use Death Spores to soften up the targets so that you don't have to use so many troop transports. The downside is that it's going to piss off the Nolam, but we're going to go to war with them eventually anyway.
That's true.
It's up to you. They're at this tech level, they're way better than nuclear. They're way better than nukes because they don't destroy the infrastructure.
Mm-hmm. I think that that's tough because I don't think we should tick off the Nolam too early. I think we should wait till we win one or two battles with the Trilarian and know that we've kind of got them beat down, because if we go to war with the Trilarian and the Nolam decide that the only way to stop you and me is to band together with the Trilarian, we're going to have a problem.
Okay, so we'll use traditional weapons then.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree. Okay, so let me save that. I'll go ahead and build one of these too then. I'll queue it up right now. Ground pound. It's only going to take me 6 turns to build it, so not a problem. You're not waiting on me, are you? Are you in the next turn?
I am, yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to tell me.
I'm sorry. I know, it's all right. You're busy. I'm not. If you're doing stuff, it's not a big deal.
You gots to tell the Mal. Okay, hold on. And on here.
Ooh.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Stole all their charts.
Ah, yes, I've infiltrated. Oh, I also got a new leader. Not really worth it, though.
I'm going to try to hack them, which will prevent them from researching for 10 turns. Or I could try to destabilize them. Yeah, I'm going to try to destabilize them.
The Tellarians?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get them pissed off at the Nolams.
The risk is really high, though, right?
Medium, because my guy's level 2 now.
Okay, because I just infiltrated as well. Nice.
So what I usually do, because the XP is pretty good, is I do steel charge, which is not too risky. I do that maybe once, and then you could then switch to like infiltrating a specific colony, or you could then go for destabilize. So I'm just going for destabilize. If he does it, great. If he gets killed or whatever, that's fine. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, exactly. Then so be it. It was meant to be.
All right, I'm going to the next turn because I want us to get to war here.
I've got quite the Yeah, I'm almost there.
I don't see any more. I think they've given up on adding more colonies.
I think so
Route of
too.
the century.
Oh, the Antarians
Oh.
must have attacked again.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess they attacked the
Nolam.
Nolam again, right? Aren't they?
Yeah.
They're still the point leader, right?
I'd say that's probably where they attacked. I'm good with that.
Yeah, man. Look at these scores. Holy crap. Crazy. Yeah, we need to do this sooner rather than later. We need to go to war like now, basically.
Is the score starting to run away?
Yeah, they're double us.
Okay,
And if our campaign against the Trilarians is unsuccessful, we've lost this one, which is okay. I mean, I think you and I both sign up for if we get our faces kicked in, so be it.
We knew this was coming.
Yeah.
This was kind of something we expected.
Yeah, if we were playing on impossible and it was easy, then that wouldn't be very impossible, would it?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Be like, what?
Nor would it really honestly be fun because we're both pretty good players and pretty good, heavy thinkers, and I just don't think the game would be fun on easy anyways for us.
No.
It'd be a complete bloodbath for the AI.
I thought you took
Yeah, while they are running away.
I thought you took Rahab, that swamp one, Galactic North. Are you not going to take that?
I did take that.
Weird. It's showing as not colonized.
Oh, really?
Did you already build something on those Antarian ruins?
I did.
Okay, that's weird. See, this is what I'm talking about.
I
It
actually
doesn't
have a
always
military.
update.
I have a military outpost in that system too. Facing
None of
the
that's
wormhole.
showing up. None of that's showing up for me. That is so weird. And we're allied. Like, why don't we have shared vision?
That's kind of odd.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for credits to kind of come in here and there because I need to upgrade my ships. But yes, Colonial Revenue Service couldn't
Yeah, put
ask
those everywhere.
for a better upgrade. Let's see. And I've got another ship, another colony ship, because I want to take another planet in one of these systems. Like this one. Has ultra rich minerals.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's always nice.
That's happy times right there. Happy times.
So I've got this one
Also,
too,
for optimization purposes, when you're looking at your colonies, because now we're getting to the point where we're actually some of these colonies have a decent population size. Yeah. Take a look. If you've got somebody, like say on production as an example, that 5th or 6th spot out, that right now, based on the structures that you have on the planet, it might only be worth like 1 production. Like you might have somebody assigned that's only adding 1 production in that 5th or 6th spot. You're better off moving that to food or moving that to research.
Yeah.
Like, so just in terms of optimization, you might want to glance at that real quick every once in a while.
Yep, which is kind of definitely something I've been doing. Starbase. I need more star bases.
I sometimes forget, and so I'll have like a planet that's got 3 guys on one industry, and I'm like, would 3 food be better or something?
It's super easy to forget though. Wow, it's gonna be expensive to upgrade a lot of this. Okay,
just grab 1 ship and just upgrade 1 at a time.
I'm looking at the Trilarian ships fleet right now.
Yeah.
And it's 168 attack rating, 695 defense.
We can take them. If that's their main fleet, we can take that.
That's their main fleet. I think that's their only fleet.
Because once my other cruiser gets here, I'll have about that just on my own.
I have ships stationed in certain systems for defensive purposes.
I would just bring them.
I'm going to move a lot of them down to where you are.
I would leave like 2 destroyers on top of that military outpost, because you've got a starbase in Opus. I'd leave like maybe 2 destroyers on top of that military outpost. to buy us time to get up there if they decided to send something, like real. And I would send everything else down to join the attack fleet.
Down to where you are.
Yeah. So that we can just start going for it.
Is that where we're going to attack from them?
That's what we had said. I mean, it's your campaign. It's your military campaign. You tell me where you want to go. I'm following your lead.
No, I think that's a good idea.
It doesn't... I mean, I'm looking at Nordy's 2, and I'm not seeing a starbase there. There might be one, but I just stole their charts. I don't think it does. But we could go in and just destroy that, like bomb it back to the Stone Age, and then head to Misha Prime. And we could just move around destroying starbases at first. Like you could pound on the planets while I hunt starbases to get rid of their infrastructure.
Yep, I agree. I'm looking right now to see. Yeah, I'm gonna move my fleets down to you.
Okay.
And get all set up. I'm gonna take 2 frigates and keep them here just for defense.
Why don't we do this then, since we're at our kind of time end here? Why don't you and I play just a few turns in between episodes? Like, get us to the point where we're when we come back, we're declaring war.
Yeah, I'm
You okay with that?
Yeah,
you good with that?
Good.
Okay. All right, folks, so we're going to end this one here, and when we come back, we will be declaring war on the Trilarians, and we'll be going for it. So, hope that you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, he's Sabouts, I am Mal, and we'll see you later.